Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our health class for today, which is still about Unit 6 Health and the Environment. Yes, last time we've talked about what health is and also what causes diseases, right? And also the environment, what happens in the environment, and what's in the environment that can affect your health. Let us start with the vocabulary words for today. The first one is prevent. Prevent. Can you say that? Prevent. Yes, in Thai is next boil. Boil. In Thai. Next is rubbish. Rubbish. In Thai. Okay. Now, again, the first one is, how do you read the first one? How do you read the first one? Prevent. Next is and okay, please turn off your microphone. When you say prevent, it means don't do it. What will you do so it will not happen? It's like avoid. Okay, for example, what will you do to prevent accidents? It means what will you do so that you will not have any accident, right? Or what will you do to prevent getting sick? Right? It means what will you do so that you'll be healthy, you will not be sick. Next is boil. When you say boil, you make water very, very, very hot that you see bubbles and some water turns into gas, right? Like when you cook something. Next is rubbish. Rubbish is the same as garbage or trash. They're all the same. Those are the things that we put in the bin, things that we don't use anymore, things that are dirty. All right. Now, our topic for today is about ways to prevent germs from getting onto our food. What can we do so that germs will not go to our food? That's ways to prevent germs from getting onto your food. Okay. First is health. What is health? Health is the state of being well in the body and mind and free from disease. How can you say if you are healthy? Can you answer? How can you know that you are healthy? If what? When what? How can you know if you're healthy? If you are not
If you are not sick and
not
you
sick.
feel
Yes.
well,
Yes, you feel well. There's nothing painful, nothing hurts in your body. There's nothing wrong. Okay? But sometimes some diseases you don't know if they are there. You don't know that you are sick already because you don't feel any pain. Some diseases also do not feel any pain. So it's good that you always go to the doctor to check your body, right? Now, not just body. You can say you are healthy also if your mind is what? Mind. If your mind is
right.
yes and well and good, you can think well, you can understand the things around you, right? You can study well. And also, if you are happy, your emotions are good. Because some people who are always sad, sad, depressed, okay, and stressed, those are the people who are always sad. It's like they have many problems. Even if it's a simple problem, they think they worry too much. They think it's very, very hard to solve the problem. It means they are not also healthy with their emotions, right? So when you say health, it's the state of your body. How is your body? How's your mind? How is your feelings and emotions? So do you have good health or bad health, or you're not your health is not okay right now? Okay. Now, people get sick and feel discomfort when they have diseases. For example, if you got influenza, you will feel sickness and discomfort, such as, for example, the disease is influenza. How can you know if you have influenza? Because you feel sick. You feel discomfort. When you say discomfort, it's like you are not feeling well. Something is wrong. Like when you move, something hurts. Or, right? It's something that makes you feel not comfortable. Okay. Now, for example, if you have the disease, if you have influenza, influenza is made by a virus, okay, such as COVID. Same with COVID. Influenza is also a virus. Now, for example, if you have influenza inside your body, you have the virus inside your body, you can know because you feel sickness and discomfort. Like, for example, fever. People with influenza have very high fever. They cough. This one, they cough. They have sore throat. When you say sore, it means it hurts. Sore throat. Shortness of breath. When you say shortness of breath, it's very hard to breathe. It's like you breathe very fast, like that. And also headache. You feel headache. When you see the word ache, it means painful. It hurts. And also you are always tired. You feel like you are always tired, even if you just uh, had your sleep and then you just woke up, you still feel you're tired. Okay, those are some. Okay, these are some discomfort caused by influenza. Now, can you think of another disease and the different sickness that you feel when you have this? For example, COVID. COVID is a disease. COVID-19. Now, what are the sickness that people who got infected with COVID feel?
Fever.
Yes, they have fever. What else?
Sore throat.
Sore throat. Yes.
Shortness breath.
Yes, shortness of breath, and then
Cough.
they cough
Headache.
also, right?
Tired. Fever.
Sometimes people even vomit or they have diarrhea. They have a lot of illness and discomfort. Okay.
Headache.
Yes. Now, diseases can be spread by what?
Pest.
Pests. When you say pests, are they good or bad for you?
Bad.
Bad. Pests are not just insects, okay? There are also some animals that become pests. Do you know there are many pests, not just in our house? Not just in our house. There are also pests that are in the farm. Do you know there are pests in the farm?
Oh, pest in the farm.
For example, what?
The
There.
eagle. Rats. The
Yes,
bird. Teacher, the birds, because the birds have many germs.
yes, like for example, pests in the farm. There are mice. When you say mice, mouse, and then they eat the rice or the corn, the plants. Yes. Also insects. Some insects who that eat the vegetables.
Teacher, fine.
Yes, farmers say they are pests because they destroy the vegetables. Okay.
Teacher, when
Mm-hmm.
we have pests, we call the pest control.
Yes, there are also pests in people, do you know, in our hair. Do you know the small insects on the hair
Oh,
that
tweet.
are itchy, and then they drink
Yes,
blood from your head?
yes, yes.
Yes, there are also pests on your dogs or your cats. The small insects, the ticks that drink blood
อ๋อ
from the
ที่ฉันก็
dog.
หมายถึงหมัดที่ตัวเล็กๆอะกินเลือดแล้ว
Oh,
ก็ทำให้เราคัน
yes, those are
Teacher,
pests
the
too.
pest eat the eat, eat the
Eat blood, drink blood.
yeah.
Yes. Now, when you say pests, these are animals or insects that don't do any good. They harm people, animals, and plants. Now, examples of pests. How about pests that are inside our homes, inside dirty homes? Cat? Cats are pets, right? You take care of them, not pests.
I think is teacher. What if the lizard ate the house that has a lot
Many
of
many lizards,
teacher?
a lot of
How
lizards.
about
Yes.
monster
Uh,
lizard?
when you say lizards, the small ones,
Yes.
even if there are many lizards, they are not actually considered pests.
Teacher.
Listen first, Shayanan. Teacher will say first, okay? Wait. For example, lizards. Lizards do not hurt people, right? They do not destroy things. They even help when in eating mosquitoes, right? Or ants. So I think lizards are not pests because they do not harm people and they do not destroy things. Now,
มันมีประโยชน์ต่อมนุษย์
not like mice, rats. Rats are pests because they don't just bring diseases. They don't just bring germs. They also destroy things. They eat clothes. They eat paper, right?
What eats
Yes,
clothes?
yes.
Cat
The-
eats clothes?
Yes, rats eat everything, even if they're not food. Yes, even clothes,
Oh,
they destroy clothes, and also they destroy paper, boxes. So those are pests because they destroy things, no?
I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
mice to eat
Yes.
my
Now,
shirt.
examples of pests inside a house are rats, flies, and cockroaches.
My house have cockroach very
Teacher,
much.
I think it is the same screen like
Yes.
the
Yes, same picture. Because this one is a continuation. We are going to talk about pests on our food, right?
Teacher, my home have many cockroach
Yeah, maybe because
in the toilet.
maybe you have many things in your house, or maybe it because it's an old house, or
my
maybe
home have
because
fly, but
it's
don't have pocket, don't have rat, have only fly.
maybe because it's from another house, your neighbor, and then it goes to your house. We don't know, no? Okay. Now, pests can cause diseases because they bring germs. Their feet, their legs, their body has germs. The tail. So when they touch your things, they touch your food. They will transfer the germs to your food, and then when you eat that food, the germs will go to your body too, inside your body, right? Okay. Now, what can we do to stop the germs? But do you know, not just pests, not just animals spread germs. When you say spread, you bring it everywhere. Like from you give it to another person, you give it to another person, and then it's all over. It's everywhere. That's spread. So not just animals or pests bring germs. There are also people. Okay, people, even you, even me, I can spread germs. You know,
Yes, I
people
know.
also spread germs. Yes, for example, there's a sick person. A sick person can make another person sick too. Like COVID. When you're sick with COVID and then you cough or you touch another person or another person's thing, and then that person touch that thing and then touch the nose, touch the mouth, he will get sick too, right? It means we can all bring germs. But remember, there are good and bad germs, good and bad bacteria in our
Teacher,
body.
I know good bacteria in our body is
Yes,
fighting the bad bacteria too.
yes, we need bacteria too in our body. There are bacteria that are good. Our bodies need them. So, for example, if there's a bad bacteria gets inside your body. So the good bacteria will fight the bad bacteria, right? So that helps also. So how can people spread germs? Let's watch a video. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah.
Hello there. Hey, give me 5. Well, on second thought, let's hold on. Welcome to Moo Moo Math and Science and 5 ways microorganisms are spread. Some microorganisms are considered pathogens, which means they can lead to disease and sickness. Let's look at 5 ways they can be spread. Let's look at direct contact, indirect contact, airborne transmission, oral route, and insects and pests.
When you say microorganisms, those are the small things, like for example, bacteria, germs, virus.
Direct contact occurs when organisms are transmitted directly from one person to another. Examples include physical contact like shaking hands and kissing, and oral secretions like saliva. Some examples of disease this may cause include the common cold and pink eye.
Do you know
Indirect
common
contact
cold means there's water in your nose? When you say direct contact, I am sick, I have the germs in my hands, I touch you, and then you touch your mouth.
occurs when organisms are transferred from one object to another.
Uh-huh.
Examples include contaminated objects such as food, air, soil, clothing, equipment, and even door handles.
When you say indirect, it means I did not touch you, I did not touch your body. For example, I touch the door. I open the door, so I touch the doorknob. The germs is now in the doorknob. And then it's your turn to open the door. You touch the doorknob. So you get the germs. Okay?
Airborne transmissions occur when microorganisms are carried in the air. Coughing and sneezing sends droplets flying in the air. These droplets cling to clothes, hair, and sometimes fall to the floor. Examples of disease caused by this include influenza, chickenpox, and Ebola.
You know chicken pox? When you have circle
I
circle
know.
on your skin, it's
I
itchy.
know that.
Yes. Have you got chicken pox already?
No. I
It,
think I got, but I don't know.
because at some point people get chicken pox. Even teacher Danica, when I was a student before, a small student, I got chicken pox also.
During an oral route transmission, microorganisms enter the body through the mouth by way of contaminated water, food, or dirty hands. Some examples of disease include food poisoning, hepatitis, and E. coli. Insects and pests also pick up organisms and carry them to water, food, and people.
There.
Examples of disease include malaria, bubonic plague, amoebic dysentery, and Lyme disease. If you'd like to know more about microorganisms, this playlist will help.
Okay. Now, how does germs spread by people? How? When? What?
When people touching other persons or
Yes.
with or some people that touch something and then other people come to touch too.
Yes. And then you touch your nose, you touch your mouth, you touch your eyes. Even your eyes. When you touch your eyes, the germs can also get in your eyes.
Ice?
Yes. COVID can get in your eyes. Like for example, you touch the thing,
Teacher, I know COVID can get
the eyes.
in
Yes.
nose, in
The
mouth,
mouth. Yes.
and ears too.
Because there are holes, right? Your eyes are
Yeah.
connected inside your body. There are holes. The germs can get through your eyes. Next. Turn off your microphone. Germs can easily enter our body when we eat contaminated food. When you say contaminated food, dirty food, food that has germs already, has bacteria already. So, what are some ways on how to prevent germs from getting onto food? It means to stop germs from going to our food. Number one is wash vegetables and fruits thoroughly before cooking or eating. When you say thoroughly, very well. You wash your vegetables and fruits before you,
Careful too.
yes, before you eat them, before you cook them, right? Like for example, some people pick fruits from the trees and then they eat them directly. That is not okay because even if it's outside, the air can bring germs, the air can bring bacteria, or maybe birds touch the fruit, right? So it's very important to wash them before you cook or before you eat them. Number two, boil and cook food well before eating. You cook your food properly before eating. Do you eat sushi?
Yes.
Sushi
Yes.
with
I really like sushi.
fish, with fish.
Yes.
Uh, and the fish is not cooked.
Yes. Raw
Yes,
fish.
raw fish, right?
Yes.
Sometimes people
Salmon.
people eat raw fish, and sometimes people can get sick from eating raw fish, raw food.
I ate less raw fish.
Mm. If you eat that all the time, there's a big chance for you to get bacteria and germs. Another one is from eggs. Do you know egg? Sometimes people eat food with raw eggs. Eggs can also bring bacteria. Yes, if you don't salmonella, you can get sick when eating raw egg. When you say raw, it's not cooked, no? So it's better to eat well cooked food. Next is cover food so that flies and other insects cannot get on it. Always make sure to cover your food if you will leave your food, right? If you leave your food on the table, if you're finished eating or before you eat, and you have to leave your food, you have to cover it all the time because flies are everywhere. Who's that? Turn off your microphone. Flies are everywhere. So, flies bring bacteria and germs to your food. All right. Number four, keep the kitchen area clean to keep away flies and other insects. Not just the kitchen, it should be the whole house, right? So that there will be no flies and other insects. Now, have you noticed if a fly enters your house, it goes straight to the kitchen or the dining room, the table, because they can smell food from the kitchen. So they like staying
Why?
in the kitchen.
Why? Why isn't it go to the bin first?
It goes to the bin too. Yes. It goes to the bin. It goes to the kitchen because maybe because your bin is in the kitchen, and also the bin in the kitchen contains rubbish that are food, right? Usually you throw food in the kitchen, not the bin in your toilet, right? Usually the bin in the toilet only
Oh
contains
no.
tissue, right?
My home have been in the kitchen.
Yes, you can have that as long as you keep the kitchen clean. And also you have a cover. You cover your bin. No? Not like the bin that's open. The flies can easily smell the trash in the bin.
Uh,
Yes.
I is no my home is no open because a
Mm-hmm.
metal sheet is covered.
Mm-hmm. All right. Number five, clear rubbish bin daily. It means every day you should pack the rubbish in the bin and then throw it outside the big bin outside your house so that you don't leave trash in your house at night, right? Because if you leave your trash in your house for a long time, it will be smelly. The odor will be very bad, and sometimes you can see worms. Do you know worms in very old trash?
What
And
is the symbol of the second bin means?
this is recycle, right? I don't know what this is. I haven't seen a symbol like this before. No, it's usually like this.
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
I cannot see this sign.
Yes, I haven't seen this sign before. Maybe it's
Yeah.
in another country they use that sign. Huh? Okay, it's important to clear your rubbish bin daily. All right, let me show you another video.
Video.
There, can you see it? Can you see?
Yeah.
I can see it.
One in 10 people get sick from eating contaminated food with germs and bacteria. Die. This one says clean the kitchen, clean the house, and also wash your hands, clean your hands. Wear gloves. When you need to touch food, you wear gloves. Protect your kitchen and food from insects, pests, and other animals. Wash surfaces and utensils. Wash the plate, the spoon very well. You wipe the table. Separate raw foods from ready to eat food. These are the cooked foods or the ready to eat food, and also raw food. Because raw food can bring some bacteria because they are not cooked yet, right? They can bring bacteria, and then if they are near this, they will have bacteria too.
Teacher, I don't eat raw food.
Huh? You don't eat raw food. When you cook food, it says danger zone. This one is the zone where it is cold. It is safe to eat because it's cold, very cold. When it is very hot, it's better. But if it's medium, like not hot, not cold, there's a big chance that germs can live. Do you know some germs and bacteria die because of the very hot temperature? That's why it's important to eat hot food, right? They
For
can
COVID,
die
then like
hot.
if 60 or 70
Yes.
Celsius, COVID died.
Yes, and also some bacteria die when it's very cold.
Because it has fever too.
So if you eat food like this degree, this temperature, there's a big chance that the bacteria, the germs are not yet dead. Did you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let us have our word wall activity. Word wall. Can you see it or not yet? Okay, wait.
Not yet.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yes. Yeah.
There. Can you see it now? Okay. Number one, which is a pest? Duck, horse, cockroach.
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 it don't have the timer.
Yes. What do pests bring? Do they bring gifts, germs, or vitamins?
Germ.
Do they bring gifts? No timer today.
No timer is very easy.
Yes.
But it don't have timer.
Where do pests like to stay?
Dirty places.
Motivation.
Yes. Bonus round.
Round.
Don't get minus 200.
I'm gonna estimate that.
Don't get
Which
three.
plus 100. Next.
So I think this is get ready.
Germs may cause.
Disease.
Yes. Not fun.
Not healthy.
No.
We should blank our food to avoid flies touching them.
Cover.
Cover. Verse 6. Always blank food properly. Always cook food.
Don't smell. Always smell the food. No.
Bonus round again. Which one?
The first one. Fifth one.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. 7.
Oh, yes.
Blank fruits and vegetables before eating. Wash. Yes. The last one is we should keep the kitchen
Clean.
big.
Oh, I have big kitchen. It's very big. We are very tired because it's hard to clean.
Yes. There's the link. Fast, okay? And then we will do a quizzes. One quizzes.
Oh, teacher.
Yes.
Go fast, fast. Fast only. Finished. Ready, ready, ready.
Cannot be the leaderboard.
It's okay. Finished. Faster. We cannot do the
First
quizzes
on the
anymore.
leaderboard.
Wow. How about the others? Fast, fast, fast. Okay, now let's start with the quizzes, alright? I will send the link now for the quizzes.
Teacher, my home is raining and have a sun.
Mm,
Teacher, I am 1,100.
great. Okay, now for the quizzes, click the link. Go, go, go. Join, join, join. Fast, fast, fast. There's the link for the quizzes.
Teacher, music of the leaderboard.
Go click the link. Join,
Teacher,
join,
this
join.
time I am
Leaderboard, teacher. Score. Teacher, me in the leaderboard.
Okay. Ready. Join the quizzes now, fast. I have 11 students already.
Teacher, I am an alien.
Okay, 2 minutes and then I will start. Ready? Okay. Good. Ready. One minute and we'll start now. One minute. One minute. Okay, let us start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Answer. Fast, fast, fast. One minute and I will end it.
I finished.
One minute. Okay. Teacher ended it already. We have foodies. Who is number 2? Chayanana.
Chayapon.
Pichayapon.
Teacher,
Okay.
where is me?
You're in number 8. Okay, it's okay.
me.
Wow, Pudis got all correct.
me? Where is me, Natawat?
Natawat.
Teacher,
There, there.
Pen?
You can see your name. You can see your name. Pen
Yay.
Pen is 7.
Me.
Okay. Now, let us go to our live worksheet.
I want to play again.
Let's have our live worksheet. We don't have time anymore, no? For our live worksheet, write your name, grade, and number. Part 1. Blank bring germs that can cause diseases to people. Bring germs that can cause diseases to people.
Pests.
Pests. Cockroaches bring blank when they touch our food.
Germs.
Germs. Blank are examples of pests.
Rats.
Yes. When we eat food that were in contact with pests, we could get.
Sick. Sick.
We should blank our food to avoid flies touching it.
Cover.
Cover. We should blank the bin regularly.
Empty.
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 Empty, it means remove everything. Next. People love pests. True or false? False.
False.
Dogs are pests.
True.
Pests? Dogs are pests? We should cover our food to avoid flies.
True.
Flies like to stay on dirty things.
True.
Dirty places have many pests.
True. True.
Sickness is caused by diseases.
True.
True. Click, finish, and that's it. Don't forget to take a picture and then send it later. There's the link